It's a huge market to really break into. I still see a lot of people really do crap on the visual side of things. And crap is an acronym. I don't know if you knew that or not. Content really annoying to people. So what they do is they get stock images, they get really bad video, and they try to present it because they want to be visual, right? So they're not doing the right thing. So getting good photos, using photos, telling a story through photos. I still think a story with a good photo and text, that really makes a really nice piece. People say 1,000 words or one photo is 1,000 words or whatever it might be. But if you don't know what the photo actually stands for, you still need the text around it. I published a blog post a couple years ago. There were shootings in the US, and this black boy went up to a Portland, Oregon police officer and gave him a hug. Somebody took a photo, and I published the photo. I interviewed the boy, and I interviewed the photographer, not the boy. And he talked about what happened, right? But that photo, without any context, wouldn't tell you anything, right? You're like, why are they hugging? Like, I don't know, maybe officer saved the kid's mom. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. So the whole package actually helps there. And then if you add video on the top of that, right, you can show a whole nother story. You can show things that you can't show on text or video. I mean, you could write a blog post about the sunrise, but that doesn't mean anything. But if you do like a time lapse and make it a nice story, right? So you have to figure out what's the right medium and how do you share it. But using stock images, using video that doesn't tell a story, I see it all the time. So there's definitely a market there. And I think it's because it takes more time. So I can write a blog post, and I could sit here right now, right? If we have a break, I could write a blog post. Like, I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to do anything. I can just, if I have something to say, I'll say it, right? But to do video, you actually have to go somewhere, and then you have to get the footage, which sometimes that can be harder, right? Because if it's not happening right then, now how do you do that? Photos, same thing. You actually have to go somewhere. You can't just take a picture of somebody sitting there if you're trying to tell a story.